Hello and welcome back. So today we're going to be doing all of the signs, but this video will be for my fire signs. So we're going to start off with Sagittarius. Current energy surrounding Sagittarius. So we have the Seven of Pentacles that came out. Seven of Pentacles represents you've done some work and now you're like waiting around, waiting to pick the fruit, waiting to see the results. You are waiting pretty much, and I mean that in like a water sense. Waiting in the water, like there just has to be patience before you can finally see this wave or this achievement or this fruit of whatever it is that you are trying to manifest or achieve. Clarify this Seven of Pentacles. Yep, like I said, there's something that wants to come in. There's something new that will be birthed, but it needs to have the proper growth stages. It needs to go through the proper stages of life, the stages of realization, of awareness, of just whatever it is that you are going through in this moment. There wants to be something new that comes in. This is the Empress. You may be dealing with somebody or a situation that is very, very high maintenance, or I don't want to say high maintenance, but like requires a lot of attention, but not really messing with it. Like you can't do nothing with the growth of the process, but you have to be there for the growth of the process, if that makes sense in some way, if that's like relating to somebody's reality or whatever's going on in some sort. So, or that could be somebody's gonna give birth soon, or somebody is bringing in new life. They work so hard towards this, and finally something new, something bright, something deserving is coming in. So what could be blocking our Sagittariuses in this time? Could be a block. So we have the Hierophant. Your spiritual reality or awareness, your spiritual journey or beliefs. There needs to be maybe a realization of what is blocking you within these beliefs or these structural systems that we put ourselves in because we feel like we have no way. You need to realize that the power is all within yourself. There's nothing that you need to be seeking out there that you can't find within yourself. It's just going to take a little while, patience with the Seven of Pentacles, but it's going to be worthy of the knowledge and the lesson and the answers that you find once you do dig deep and you really let whatever it is sink in and see the truth of a situation, the truth of yourself, the truth of somebody else. But ultimately, it's always the truth of yourself. So, Hierophant, spiritual beliefs, your spiritual walk, the path that you're going down may need some attention or reevaluation on where it is that you are putting this energy and power towards, and it better be yourself, in the most loving way, because when you put that attention to yourself and you put it towards your decisions and your thoughts, you can put that towards other people, if that makes sense. So what is the advice for Sagittarius? What is the advice? So, I'll lift this whole thing up. So, we have the World card. It's time to see it for what it is. It's time to close out this cycle because you've learned what you need to learn. There's no need for you to stay in this anymore. There's no need for you to stay in this insecurities in this uncertainty, in just lostness, if that resonates. It's time for you to close out this chapter. That's why you may be feeling lost. That's why you may be feeling like, what more can I do with this situation? Or what more can I do with myself in this area? But there's nothing more to do right here. It's time to excel. It's time to grow past your strengths, you know? Basically, it's time to grow past what you are known for. It's time to grow past and evolve what you can do with your eyes closed. But you need to have the faith, you need to have the trust, you need to believe, you need to have the patience that everything is working out in divine timing and in a divine way. So, it's time to close out these cycles. If this has resonated with you, Sagittarius, please drop a like. That helps me out a lot. And don't forget to leave a comment if it resonated with you. And subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys all. And now we're going to move on to Leo. So, what's the current energy surrounding Leo? So, we have the Five of Wands that came out for Leo. There may be some conflict. There may be some, I don't know why the word hostility just came into my head. There may be some just fiery energy that's going around and around and around and not really solving things. It's just battling it out all the time. There's no end to this. It's just constant battle. That's what I feel. And you know, that's not surprising for you Leos, because you are a Leo. You are the lion. You are the king or queen of the jungle. So you are going to defend, and you are going to make sure your worth is known. Sorry. Make sure your worth is known in these situations, or whatever situation that it is right now that's causing this intense battle of energies. Can we clarify this Five of Wands? Can we clarify this Five of... Oh. Okay. So the Hierophant came down, and the Knight of Swords. Immediately I feel more with the Hierophant, that's your spiritual path. But ultimately this could just be your path, period. Whatever path that it is that you are choosing to go down, or that you are choosing to achieve, or like, you know, go put your energy towards, there may be some conflict within that, or conflicts within what it is that you believe in. Could be between an air sign and a fire sign. But this is definitely causing some friction between the communication and just the energy that's being felt between this group of people right now. Okay, because the Hierophant came down, which is your spiritual path, which is red, and that signifies to me that it is the fire sign that is choosing to embrace a role or a path that, or a purpose, you know, and others may not really understand or see the end of it or the reason behind it. But ultimately you're doing this for everything and everyone around you. It's not a selfless thing, because it's really been thought about. That's what I feel with the Swords too, because that has to do with logic. Your air sign, right? I'm sorry, we got construction going on all around, houses down, we got banging over here. So yeah, let's see what the blockage is in this time. What is blocking our Leos? Oh, go and close the window. I have my frankincense burning, so I have to leave something open for everything to go out. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it came out reversed, and we have the Temperance card. So there's definitely a cycle that you may be entering in over and over and over again. And it could be because of the influence of other people, or the responsibility to please, or look good, or to yeah, be a Leo. But right here, I want to read the wheel if it has it. The Wheel of Fortune. Cycles, seasons, reoccurring events, the passing of time, luck, chance, opportunity, undeserved success. Precariousness, return to a starting point. Like, you gotta drop some things, you gotta make some room in order for you to do things differently and have new outcomes. Point blank, period. Reverse that, rewind that if you have to. The Temperance has to do with patience and knowing that this is what's coming. This is what I deserve. Temperance, moderation, calm, care, patience, serenity, peace, harmony, adaptation, virtue, understanding, listening, waiting, and rest. For some of you, I'm hearing that there may be too much rest going on, that it's time to finally get your ass up and get to moving to these goals. And for some of you, it's time to relax on the back and forth. It's time to relax on the proving a point, or arguing, or always trying to have your energy felt. It's time to call your energy back to yourself. It's time to close out this toxic, traumatic, I feel, more of a cycle that's happening. Trauma is really deep. Trauma is really, really real, and I feel like this is a really traumatic cycle that's happening, more than a toxic one, because like a toxic, I don't know how to explain it, but like a toxic one feels more like a choice, like you're making this decision. But this traumatic events is something deep down that you cannot really put a finger on to why it always happens, but really it's always happening because of energy and strength being used in areas that are not worth it, that do not deserve it. So sometimes we just need to leave it be and focus and call back all the energy to ourselves. Let me make sure this is straight. What is the advice for Leo in this time? Oh, so we got the High Priestess, but she came out reversed. This is your intuition. This is being guided by the spiritual. This is seeing things deeper than what is in face value. Yeah, it came out. She came out. Where are you? The High Priestess. Study, knowledge, severity, austerity, guarded secrets, mysteries, the occult, science, threshold between the material and the spiritual or intellectual world. To me, this is really saying that there's going to be a merge between everything, the mind, the body, the spirit, the soul. There's going to be a complete change. There's going to be a complete outpour of different feelings, different people, different events for some of you that are going to allow a confirmation or a judgment time of everything coming to the table. So it finally allows you to realize why this hurt, why this cycle is happening, and why and how you can stop this, and how it is that you control everything around you, once realization and awareness comes to oneself, nothing is impossible. I hope that made sense. So, if this has resonated with you, Leos, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any videos on your sign. So, let's move on to Aries. And by the way, Ace of Cups came out. Close out this cycle to make room for new emotional fulfillments and new emotional abundance. What's the current energy surrounding Aries? Okay. So, we have an 8 of Swords situation going on for my Aries. 8 of Swords represents a lot of helplessness, and it's happening more within the mind than it is happening really in your reality, because you have more help and you have more tools around you than you really realize. It's just you're kind of afraid to take off the blindfolds to see what it is that's there to help, or what it is that's there for you to confront. You know, as an Aries moon, I can be very impulsive with my actions, and then right after that, I don't wanna. Once the flame is gone, I don't wanna fucking deal with it. And you know, that's the kind of energy. It's like there was some shit done. You know it happened, but you don't really want to face it or have to deal with it. So you're pushing it down, but it's only hurting you. It's only keeping you stuck in an unemotional, fulfilling, uncommunicative place. Energy. Can we clarify this 8 of Swords? Yep, we got the Temperance and the Wheel again. There may need to be some patience with yourself in a situation. There needs to be a realization that you deserve better, that you are better, that you are loved, and that you are loved. That's the only way that you can get out of this cycle that's going on. You need to know that you are worthy, that your voice is worthy, that your energy is worthy, that your presence is worthy. And that's how you close out this helpless cycle, this in the air, up and downness, you know, with this certain situation that it is that you are dealing with, Aries. What is blocking Aries in this time? Okay. Ooh. So we have the Star in reverse and we have the Strength in reverse. Immediately this is being seen, because the star, you know, it's the star, it's seen, it's the light, it's purity, but it's reverse. So it's kind of like, I heard intentions. Your movements are not coming from the best place. It may be coming from ego. Because the Strength card came out and it was reversed. And that is ego. Could be dealing with another fire sign, could be Leo. You could have a heavy Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with, because I see here the water, it could be a water sign. I'm feeling a lot of air. But what's blocking you is your lack of control over your ego, basically. What is advice for Aries? So we have the Moon in reverse. Oh, like I said, water sign, yeah. So Aries, the Moon in reverse. Did the Moon come out reversed? Visions, illusions, fantasies, superficiality, imagination, strangeness, dreams, dreamlike experiences, attraction of the unknown, infatuation, curiosity, and romanticism. That's pretty funny because I've been having a lot of dreams lately that don't really make sense, you know, to me in this reality, but probably have a lot of meaning and a lot of lessons in the dream. But these dreams are awakening something within ourselves to bring it to our attention in the reality, to let us see the good and the bad, and let us be able to move forward with the truth, with courage, with authenticity. But right here I have the water, the King of Cups. So I would watch out for the emotional side of things. Watch for your emotions. Watch for other people's emotions that are going to try to manipulate you to react, to do things to manipulate a situation, because they know how reactive we are. They know how having a control over our emotions is a big thing for us, and a big manipulator. So just watch out for that. Know what it is that you deserve. Know what it is that you have within yourself. The strength, not ego. If you need to look it up, you gotta look up the difference between ego and, you know, like being brave, being honest, being you. So if this resonated in some way, that was really a lot one. Please don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you guys all so much for giving me this time. I love you guys all.